which are not separate factions from the main faction. So part of originally, this might have ended up in garbage. And Helmengorst have received significant updates. Probably now under C ranking. I'd say that both of them are reasonably, but my preference towards Helmengorst. But I would usually prefer, if I was going to play with Helmengorst, actually play as Manfred and then just recruit Helmengorst rather than same thing with Volkmar, but they have greatly improved those. As for the units that are provided with the Lord Pack, you get like corpse carts and it's alright. They're not essential units, so I would never put them under pay to win. But some flavor to the faction, and I would put this under a C ranking DLC. As far as I'm concerned as well, Helmengorst is a nothing legendary lord, so it was a bit of the first one. Next up is the King and the Warlord DLC. I'm gonna put as a C ranking for Total War Warhammer. The problem is that campaigns, I think, are quite painful and don't have a lot of redeeming qualities. You get Nick for the and you get Belagar Ironhammer for the dwarves. Now, regardless of how you feel about both of those legendary lords, both of their factions are basically crippled by the fact that they don't have Karak AP, so it's kind of like a race for it. And none of the units, I think, in the race pack, in the Lord pack, are particularly essential. So it definitely doesn't end up pay to win. I just think that this one was sort of lacking a lot of content. You get with the Grim in the Grave, but I think the value just wasn't quite there, especially when considering Warhammer 2 Lord packs. That being said, now talking about the Lord packs, let's move on to the Queen of the 2. Now, Queen of the this is an excellent DLC, and I would if it wasn't pay to win, because specifically for the Isles, the Sisters of Avalon are possibly their best unit, the most cost-effective unit in the game for them. They're just all amazing. It comes with handmaidens, which are amazing. Alariel is amazing. The Dark Elves is okay. I'd put the Dark Elf quality that they get from this DLC probably under B, because you get Hellebore, like an average, or doesn't provide a whole lot of value, and you get like Sisters of Slaughter and a lot else. Okay, but for the High Elf stuff, it's definitely, I think, win. Okay, next up is the Prophet and Warlock. Now this may be my favorite Lord pack, Total 1 or 2, and it's definitely pay to win. Not necessarily for the although the Cult of Sotek, which you get with this, is the most powerful faction because of faction ability. But the stuff that you get with Clan Scryer is arguably fun in the game. And the stuff that you get with the Prophet and specifically the Skaven faction is going to make use of this. And their units are not just like they're that guns and Jezzails, like the most essential units, strongest Skaven roster are part of this DLC. So they're not just flavor to win. They're bring out this DLC. They're just not as good. This is probably the most pay to win DLC in Total War Warhammer. It's like if you have to get this DLC, or else you were just missing out on. But apart from that, it also is a lot of fun to pack.
Go.
This one was the first cross-game DLC in which you got Lord and also a Game 1 Legendary Lord. Lord was called Marcus Wolfhard. Not very good, so I'm going to put it under C because I would say that both are all of the units that you get in Hunter and both campaigns are painful to play, both on and on the it should be renamed to Nukai the Forgotten or Nukai because it's one of the garbage campaigns currently in existence in the really rad campaigns. Pseudo horde faction that has a just factions declare war on the vassal despite agreements with you. A very poorly thought out campaign, and my campaign is his campaign is really all about do suffer because of the hostility rating, which once you finish the campaign and made lizardmen completely extinct, lizardmen up still keep on coming and coming and coming, and it pops up in random. So I think that it's just a poorly thought out. There's just left behind, and they just moved on from it. Garbage. I don't think I'd put it as garbage. I'd put it as C because it does add some flavor to the existing.